Welcome back to the car update. The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 and the 2026 Dodge Challenger represent two very different interpretations of American muscle in the modern era. Even though on the surface, they both look like aggressive V8 coupes designed for speed, power, and emotional driving. When you study them deeply, you realize that they are not just competing cars, but two completely different philosophies of performance engineering, design thinking, and driving experience. One is built like a precision tool shaped by modern aerodynamics and technology integration, while the other is built like a heavyweight brute that continues to honor old-school muscle car tradition with minimal compromise. Understanding that difference between them requires looking beyond horsepower numbers and focusing on how each car behaves, feels, and communicates with the driver in real-world conditions. The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 is a modern evolution of Ford's performance DNA, inspired by the legendary Boss 429, nameplate that originally existed for homologation purposes in NASCAR racing history. In its modern interpretation, it is expected to sit at the very top of the Mustang performance hierarchy, combining a heavily refined V8 engine with possible mild hybrid assistance for improved torque delivery and responsiveness. The entire engineering approach behind this car focuses on balance, meaning Ford is not just chasing straight-line speed, but also aiming to create a machine that can handle corners, braking zones, and high-speed stability with equal confidence. The chassis is likely to be more rigid than previous Mustang generations, with advanced suspension geometry, adaptive dampers, and electronic stability systems that can adjust in real time based on driving conditions. This makes the Mustang Boss 429 feel like a modern performance weapon that can transition between daily driving comfort and track-level aggression without losing control or composure. On the other side, the 2026 Dodge Challenger continues its long-standing identity as one of the most traditional muscle cars still available in the modern automotive world. Even as competitors move toward electrification and lightweight engineering, the Challenger remains committed to its core formula: a large body, a heavy chassis, a powerful V8 engine, and a driving experience that prioritizes straight-line acceleration over technical cornering ability. It is not trying to compete with European sports cars or modern track-focused coupes in terms of agility. Instead, it focuses on delivering raw, unfiltered power in a way that feels dramatic, emotional, and physically intense. When you press the accelerator in a Challenger, the experience is less about precision and more about overwhelming force, pushing the car forward with a deep mechanical roar that vibrates through the entire cabin. When comparing the exterior design of both vehicles, the contrast becomes immediately obvious. The Mustang Boss 429 adopts a more aerodynamic and sculpted design language, where every line on the body serves a functional purpose. The front end is sharper, lower, and more aggressive, designed to cut through air efficiently while also generating downforce at high speeds. The hood is likely to feature functional vents for cooling the high-performance engine, and the body may include wide fender flares to accommodate larger performance tires. Even the lighting design is modernized, with slim LED headlights and a signature light bar that gives the car a futuristic appearance while still maintaining Mustang identity. Overall, the Mustang looks like it belongs in a modern racing environment where precision and airflow management are critical. The Dodge Challenger, however, maintains a much more traditional and retro-inspired design. It is wide, boxy, and intentionally heavy-looking, almost like it is physically built to intimidate rather than to impress with aerodynamic sophistication. The front grille is large and bold. The headlights are round or rectangular depending on trim, and the overall silhouette remains very similar to classic muscle cars from the 1970s. Unlike the Mustang, the Challenger does not try to hide its weight or size. Instead, it embraces them as part of its identity. This gives it a strong road presence, especially when seen from a distance, where it appears more like a powerful cruiser than a refined sports machine. Under the hood, both cars are expected to deliver extremely high levels of performance, but they achieve it in different ways. The Mustang Boss 429 likely uses a high-output V8 engine in the range of 5.2 to 5.8 liters, potentially enhanced with modern forced induction or hybrid torque assistance systems. This setup allows it to produce well over 700 horsepower in its top configuration. With a focus on delivering power in a controlled and linear manner, the engine is tuned not just for peak horsepower, but also for responsiveness, meaning throttle. Input translates into immediate acceleration without delay. The integration of modern engine management systems allows Ford to fine-tune performance across different driving modes, giving the driver a wide range of behavior from calm cruising to aggressive track performance. The Dodge Challenger, meanwhile, continues to rely on its legendary Hemi V8 engine architecture, often paired with supercharging in its higher performance variants. While exact specifications vary depending on trim level, the Challenger is known for pushing horsepower figures that can match or exceed the Mustang in certain configurations, especially in straight-line performance models. However, the way that power is delivered is fundamentally different. The Challenger's engine character is more brutal and less refined, producing a surge of torque that hits hard and early, creating a dramatic acceleration experience that feels almost uncontrollable. In lower traction conditions, this makes the Challenger especially dominant in drag racing scenarios where straight-line speed matters more than handling precision. When it comes to acceleration and speed delivery, both cars excel, but in different environments. The Mustang Boss 429 benefits from advanced traction control systems, launch control technology, and a more balanced weight distribution, allowing it to achieve consistent and stable acceleration even under aggressive driving conditions. It feels planted and predictable, giving the driver confidence to push harder without fear of losing control. The Challenger, on the other hand, delivers a more emotional and raw acceleration experience. It may feel slightly less controlled at the limit, but the sensation of raw power surging through the chassis creates a more visceral connection for drivers who value excitement over precision. Handling is where the biggest performance gap becomes noticeable. The Mustang Boss 429 is designed with modern suspension geometry, likely including adaptive damping systems that adjust stiffness based on road conditions and driving mode. This allows the car to corner with significantly more confidence, reducing body roll and maintaining tire contact with the road surface. Steering response is sharper, more direct, and more communicative, giving the driver a strong sense of control, even at high speeds. This makes the Mustang suitable not just for straight-line performance, but also for track driving and technical road environments. The Challenger, in contrast, is not optimized for cornering performance. Its heavy weight and softer suspension tuning make it less agile in tight turns. When pushed into corners, it exhibits noticeable body roll and requires more driver input to maintain stability. However, this is not necessarily a flaw within its design philosophy. The Challenger is built for stability at high speed and comfort. During cruising rather than aggressive cornering, it prefers long highways, drag strips, and open roads where its power can be used without frequent directional changes. In this sense, it is a specialized machine rather than a versatile one. Inside the cabin, the Mustang Boss 429 reflects a modern performance-oriented cockpit design. The interior is likely to feature a digital instrument cluster, customizable performance displays, and a driver-focused layout where controls are positioned for easy access during high-performance driving. Materials such as Alcantara, carbon fiber, and premium leather are expected to dominate the cabin, reinforcing its sporty identity. The seating position is lower and more aggressive, making the driver feel connected to the vehicle's dynamics. The Challenger interior takes a different approach, focusing more on space, comfort, and traditional muscle car layout. The cabin feels wider and more relaxed, with larger seats and a less aggressive driving position. While modern infotainment systems and digital displays are included, the overall design philosophy is less focused on track performance and more on cruising comfort and classic American muscle styling. This makes the Challenger more suitable for long-distance driving and relaxed highway cruising compared to the Mustang's more intense driving environment. Technology also plays a significant role in differentiating these two cars. The Mustang Boss 429 integrates advanced driver assistance systems, performance telemetry tracking, multiple drive modes, and possibly even drift or track-focused settings that allow the driver to fully customize vehicle behavior. Ford has clearly embraced digital performance engineering, using software as an extension of mechanical capability. The Challenger includes modern technology as well, but it is less complex and more straightforward. Dodge focuses on providing essential performance tools without overwhelming the driver with excessive digital intervention.